It's all about trusting each other. It's about knowing each other, and that's what the workshop and the consultations, and in fact, probably every part of what we're trying to do
Absolutely.
is to instill that trust within the band. A crucial part of what we do with Lightning in the Bottle are our workshops, which will involve myself and Toby getting in a room together with the band and doing a deep analysis of your band, the music, and your work ethics. Toby, can you explain a bit more about what bands can expect?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I don't think there's anything better at all than being in the room in the moment with the musicians, with the music, with the song ideas, etc.
It's the connection, isn't it?
Completely. I mean, we've said this many times, haven't we, when we've discussed this whole thing, is that, the only thing that matters is the music, and who makes the music but the musicians. It's a real-time, visceral, in the moment thing, isn't it? We all understand what that is, and we all know what those frailties are that are conjured. We all know how frustrating it can be when you're not communicating with one of your band members, etc., etc. So there's lots of stuff that we can do with the workshops. I mean, what I like to look at this where it is, it's a absolutely practical, no holds barred experience. It's an opportunity for someone like myself and someone like Rob to analyse and look at you from the outside looking in, looking at that music. And I'll guarantee you, aside from your friends and your family, that's never happened to you before. Certainly not in the way that we would be doing it. It'll be a rehearsal experience like you've probably never had before. It is lots and lots of playing. It's an analysis of the music at its core. So that can be everything from chord progressions, arrangement ideas. Lyrics are very, very important to me, and I think are absolutely one of the single cornerstones.
It's all about trusting each other. It's about knowing each other, and that's what the workshop and the consultations, and in fact, probably every part of what we're trying to do
Absolutely.
is to instill that trust within the band. And because if you are strong as a band, all the crap that's going to be thrown at you, you'll be able to withstand it.
Yeah, that's totally true. And I think, it's very, very true that even in the cases of there's lots of stories in the music business about the antagonism between certain members of bands. They often talk about Jagger and Richards in the Rolling Stones, don't they? As like they were always loggerheads with each other. But I think the reality is, below all that, they were great friends.
Yeah.
They grew up around the same area, etc., etc., and they understood each other and were able to argue, but not in a way that would ever cause the problem to the band. It was only ever positive, and they were only arguing and probably getting upset with each other because they were trying their hardest to find a way through the maze. Because it is a maze, this business. But if you're starting out, if you're in a position where you really believe you've got something to offer and you believe that your music has got some real strength to it, I genuinely think going through this process with us, experiencing an intensive workshop day, will give you, hopefully, a fresh perspective on how to go forward.